Yes, you read the title correctly. This story is about the time that somebody pulled a gun out on me. Now, I know what you're thinking. Hey, yo, Watts. Yo, that's wild, son. Like, how did that happen? And, you know, granted, I was a little shook at the time. But when I think about it in hindsight, it wasn't that bad. I'm gonna tell you why. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Watts TV, man, and today we are doing my first story time Sunday, dog. Yo, I wanted to do this on this channel for quite some time, but I've been a little hesitant because I feel like when I tell these stories, no one will really believe me. I shared a couple of these stories with my friends and they've been trying to like encourage me to talk about this stuff on camera, so that's why I'm doing it now. But this specific story right here, I haven't gone into detail with many of my friends, maybe a few. So yes, I will be doing these every other week if I can. If I run out of crazy stories, then I'm gonna just be honest, be like, hey guys, when some crazy shit happens, I'll tell you about it, but I'm out right now. But as of right now, I have a lot of stories to tell, man. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. So let me take you guys back in time a little bit, right? Back in, I think around 2016, 2017, I think 2016, I transferred to Virginia Commonwealth University. Now, during this time, I am in a relationship. For those of you who have not been to college, let me tell you something. It is hard when you are in a relationship and your significant other is over 2 hours away. It is hard. There is literally attractive people everywhere, walking in every direction, and in my case, there were bad females everywhere, all the time, 24/7. No ifs, ands about it. Like, there was just attractive people on campus all the time. And you know, when you are in a relationship, you can't pay it any attention because you're not supposed to cheat, which I didn't. I never cheated. You are not supposed to cheat, and I never did. Black men don't cheat anyway. Anyway, our relationship was getting a little rocky because she went to a distant college. So as a result, during that second semester, we actually broke up. So do you know what this means? This means an entire new world of just ass is open to me. It was offered to me before on many different occasions when I was in a relationship. But the only difference now is that I'm single and I can say yes when I want to. I can finally say yes when I want to. Damn, this was refreshing. Whew. But here is where I fucked up. I said yes to the wrong one. So for obvious reasons, I don't want to say her name on camera. So for the sake of the video, let's call her something else. Let's call her Tiffany, right? So for the sake of the video, let's refer to her as Tiffany. Now, this is during the time where I'm still like fresh to VCU. I'm still pretty new to VCU. So, you know, I'm trying to meet new people. I'm trying to make connections. So I go to a lot of different events. I go to parties, and then I go to kickbacks. And this is where I meet Tiffany, at a kickback. So we vibe out, everything is cool. I actually go back to her apartment, we do whatever, and then I go home. Because for one, I don't live on campus, and two, I found out that she was cheap. She had a big apartment to herself, but she was sleeping in a twin bed. Nothing's wrong with that, but I'll be damned if I share a twin size mattress with somebody when I could just drive the hell home 30 minutes away and get in my own big ass bed. I'm not doing it. So, you know, weeks go by, we go on a couple of dates, and then as time continues, we really see that we vibe with each other, right? And then things get a little bit more serious. To her. Not to me, to her. So let me explain. Before we even like started hanging out more and just chilling or whatever, she hit me with that line. So where do you see this going? Straight to hell, that's where I see it going. So when we had that conversation, I inform her, look, I just got out of a relationship. I really don't want to hop back into another one right now. You know, I just want to meet new people and find myself and blah blah blah. She says, okay, that's cool, I understand, I think it's squashed. Bam, everything is cool, right? Wrong. Okay, so let's go back to the kickback, right? Tiffany actually has a friend named Emily. So Emily was the first like girl that I was talking to at that kickback, and we were actually having a dope conversation until somehow my attention got deferred to Tiffany. I don't know how. I don't remember exactly. I don't know. Okay, so anyway, I had to mention that because weeks later after I have that conversation with Tiffany, right, I see Emily outside the student commons. And I see her, we chop it up a little bit, we hug, everything is fine. It was nothing crazy. She said, "Oh, how's Tiffany?" I said, "Oh, she's fine, this and that, yada yada yada, everything is cool." There was nothing romantic or funny or anything weird about our conversation. It was a genuine conversation between friends, and then we hugged later and we said bye and went our separate ways. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Well, apparently Tiffany saw this, and this is where shit just goes downhill. Now, during this day, I haven't texted, Tiffany at all that much because this is during midterms. I'm stressed. I have a lot to do. I had a lot of stories to write, etc., etc. So when I'm done and I'm ready to go home for class, I text her and I just tell her, "Hey, my bad. I've been busy, this and that, blah, blah, blah. I've been studying. I've been writing papers. But you have time to hug on Emily, right?" "Yeah, okay." Rolling eye emoji. Now, granted, I don't have the best memory, guys, and at this point, I'm stressing. Like, I'm really stressing. I'm not thinking about this petty shit. So, when she says that, my mind automatically says, what is she talking about? So then I think back, and I was like, oh, snap, I did see Emily. So you telling me she was watching me from a distance? That's kind of creepy. My interaction was so small with Emily that I didn't even, it didn't register. It didn't really remember because it was quick. So I say, "What are you talking about?" And then she continues to say, "I saw you talking to her, ... My reply was, "Yeah, ... I was just saying hello, and then we went our separate ways. Nothing even happened. It was in front of the student commons. Like, what was gonna happen?" So keep in mind, this is Tuesday. She texts me back Friday, and says, "I'm sorry, I miss you. Can you come over tonight?" I don't know. Something just doesn't feel right. Something really feels off with her. I don't know. I really shouldn't do this. Like, we need to talk about this, and so I can see what's wrong with her. And she wants me to come over. Fuck it. Why not? So I pull up at her apartment, and have you guys been in a situation where you could just kind of feel the energy and stuff just feels off? Well, that's what was basically happening to me. And so the lights were really dim, and it was just her in there, and things just felt really off. But then I see her, and she's in complete lingerie. Complete lingerie. And then she hugs me and then kisses me on the cheek, but she really doesn't look me in the eye, which is even weirder. She was not trying to look at me at all for some reason. So immediately, yeah, I can tell something is up. So I go to the bathroom real quick to, take a piss because I don't want to have to pee while we doing whatever because that's annoying. I gotta get up, and you know how it is. Anyway, I hear her call my name as I'm coming out the bathroom. So once I walk out the bathroom, I go into her room, and I see her going through her drawers. And then that's when she pulled it out, man. That's when she pulled it out. Well, from what I can tell, it looked like a 9mm Glock, from what I could tell. It looked like something heavier than that, but I'm not sure, so I'm just gonna say that it was a 9mm Glock. So she continues to say, "So, I saw you with that bitch. I'm gonna have to talk to her later too." Now, At this point, I'm low-key scared. I'm saying, yo, relax, you're blowing things out of proportion. I don't even have her number. I didn't talk to her. Nothing happened. Like, my hands are up. I'm really just trying to calm her down because I don't want to get shot. So, you know, I start to ramble a little bit, and you know, you kind of do that when you have a goddamn gun in your face. Now, in the middle of me rambling, I realized, yes, I was a little scared, but I wasn't too terrified. Do you want to know why? Because she had the goddamn gun pointed at me like this, like a Hollywood thug. What the heck? Who shoots anybody like this? Why are you holding a gun like this? Are you a West Coast movie thug? So in my mind, I'm actually like laughing a little bit, but at the same time, I'm still a little bit cautious because at the end of the day, she was still crazy enough to actually pull a gun out on me in the first place. So yeah. So then out of my curiosity, I was like, yo, where have you been keeping a gun? When did you get a gun? Because I helped like a week or two before, I helped her organize her drawers because she just bought it was from like IKEA, and I helped her put it together, and I was helping her organize her drawers. And I went through all of them, and I did not see any gun. I didn't see any gun. And let me tell you, I went through all her stuff and I didn't see any gun. So of course I was a little confused. I was like, yo, where did you get a gun? Where did you get a gun? This girl said, yo, I cannot make this up, guys. Like, I promise you, I cannot make this up. She legit says, it used to be in my nightstand right next to where I put the condoms. So at this point, I am just made of questions. Why do you have a gun in your nightstand? What hood booger shit are you up to the point where you have to keep a gun by your nightstand, by your bed? What are you up to? Question number 2. I have dealt with a lot of females. Not one of them kept their own male condoms. Granted, I understand it's important to be safe, but still, what the fuck? That's a little weird to me. I'm sorry. And the fact that she even brought it up, it's even weirder. And I was just so confused because I was like, yo, I've never used any of your condoms, and I'm glad I didn't because she probably would have poked a hole in one. So when I ask her these questions, she actually gets irritated. She tells me to shut the fuck up. So as a result, I shut the fuck up and I listened to her whole spiel about how she's always been treated poorly, this and that, blah blah blah. At this point, I really don't give a damn because I have a gun in my face. But you know, just to get her to say shut up, I pull out my Denzel acting skills and I say how sincerely sorry I am. I didn't mean to hurt you. I just want the best for you, this and that, and blah blah blah. None of this is true. In my mind, I'm like, yo, I barely even know you. We still getting to know each other. Not anymore after this. So I make the apology sound extremely sincere, right? Then she goes to the bathroom. And then when she goes in the bathroom to pee or to do whatever, I go to hell home. I leave. I bolt. And then I immediately block her number. Block her on every single social media page. But Facebook. I forgot Facebook. So a day later, she sends me a message on Facebook that says, I love you. Wow. You're really crazy. So I block her on there. Like I said, I block her number, block her on my life in general. I don't see her. After that, I didn't see her. I never heard from her. She just kind of disappeared. And now that like years have gone by, I try to like look for it and see if she's still around. No, it's like she has been like washed off the face of the earth. Like, I don't know what happened to her. Nor do I really care, honestly, because she had a gun to my face. So yes, guys, that was the story about somebody pulling a gun out on me. I hope you enjoyed it. I really hope you enjoyed it. That was the first Storytime Sunday, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Share some of your crazy stories with me. I have more, man. I have a lot more. And like I told you guys before, I'm going to be doing these every other week. Every other week, I'm going to try to have a Storytime Sunday. If I can't have one, I'll tell you otherwise. But if you guys did like this video, please remember to share, like, and subscribe, man. I would really appreciate it. And also, shout out to all my new subscribers, man. I appreciate you guys, and welcome to the show. But anyway, that was pretty much the video, man. It's your boy YCB. I was keeping it more low-key than a locksmith working on both knees. And I'm out. Peace!